Good morning. We're holding right before Chamisha B'Av, which that's the idea of learning Torah. But an Eifen of Vishnantam Levanecha. And when we learn Torah from Chamisha B'Av, when the nights come longer, like it says, the whole night was created only for learning Torah, Legirsa. And any time a person has a chance to learn Torah, he has a chiyuv to learn Torah. Like it says, v'shivchi or v'kumi or v'shivchi, no matter where you are. So you have to learn Torah. And even of shinantam, v'shinantam means to learn it very good in order. That when someone asks you a question of what to do, you're not stuttering. You have the answer right away. And that's what it says in this week's Torah portion. And that is what it's connected with Chamisha B'Av. Learning Torah has to be in a way that you can actually understand it and internalize it. Until someone asks you a question, you have the answer right away. And just like we have the Indian of Heisafa, so the Heisafa does not come in a way that it is a limited thing. Like it says, 3 things come behesach hadas. And one thing is Mashiach. And when you get the Heisafa from Hashem, it's an unlimited thing. And the Heisafa from learning Torah is in the way of Mitzvah, that you find it. And when you have a Mitzvah, sometimes the only thing you need to do is to go and bend down and lift it up and be it. But a Mitzvah is something which you never grasped in your mind or your imagination that you will find it. The same thing, the koyach of Torah, that when you add in Torah, you get a Heisafa, an unlimited Heisafa. Like once the Frierdiker Rebbe said, you help out a Yid by learning with him Torah, so by you'll get an unlimited understanding, even if something which you never understood before. And the idea of Vishnantam Levanecha, you should teach others also. And every Yid has the koyach to help out someone else. And the same thing is with tzedakah. It says Ani, which receives tzedakah, he has to give tzedakah also. Everyone has the capability of teaching someone else. And a way that you understand it completely. And you teach it to him in Eifen of Shinantam Levanecha. And you get it, and then you get an addition which is way unlimited, like a Mitzvah. And then afterwards, after you teach your children properly, like when you teach your children that you have to learn Torah, then they will learn Torah when they grow older also. It's Eifen of Shinun. Shinun means chidud, sharpness. But they should also want to learn Torah. And then you come to mezuzahs, tefillin, and mezuzah. So the whole idea of tefillin and mezuzah is also connected. That you have to put on tefillin and also mezuzah. But uvisharecha also means the shi'arim of the Beis HaMikdash. That by us learning Torah and knowing that the dafke through emunah, because we start our day off with Moida Ani Lefanecha, which is emunah in Hashem, and we say it properly, that we know that it is Avodas HaTfilah. Is it like it says, is no greater Avodah than Avodah, the service of the heart, which that is Tfilah. And then you go into Beis Medrash. And davening is also connected to Tefillah. Why is davening connected to Tefillah? Because there is psukim of Teish V'Ksav and Teish V'Alpeh and Siddur also. And also, where do you have the bracha of Birchas HaTorah, which the only way you can learn Torah be'emunah is through making a bracha beforehand. That is in the Siddur also. So since Tisha B'Av was Nidcha, and therefore Chamisha Asabav falls out on Friday, so we can still learn Torah and give tzedakah. Teaching someone is also tzedakah, which that you can do on Shabbos also. So Be'ez Hashem, since we're coming from Tisha B'Av, we can already have the union of Visharecha, the gateways of Eretz HaKodesh, the gateways of the Beis HaMikdash, and like it says, that the gates were it was sunk into the ground. No one has a shlita. No one has anything on those gates. So when we pick up the shiarim, it's considered like we built the whole Beis HaMikdash. Because the one that puts on the doors, it's his house. So Be'ez Hashem, through the Yerida of Tisha B'Av, will come the main aliyah in Eretz HaKodesh, and we're out to fulfill the mitzvah mezuzah in the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi, in Eretz HaKodesh. And like we know, the main mitzvah mezuzah is dafke in Eretz Yisrael. Because in Eretz Yisrael, you have to put on right away. In Chutz La'aretz, you can wait 30 days until you put up a mezuzah. So Be'ez Hashem will be zeicha to the Binyan Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi, and will be zeicha to fulfill the mitzvah mezuzah properly. And in general, about to bring karbanis, you won't have to daven anymore. So Be'ez Hashem, the tefillah of Moshe Rabbeinu will be neskayim, like we know that even though it wasn't neskayim, it wasn't fulfilled, but this which he saw Eretz Yisrael is as if he acquired Eretz Yisrael, and he really wanted that we should also, all Yidden should have a Re'iyah, that we should do mitzvahs na'ifn of Re'iyah, in a way of seeing. Not mitzvahs which is na'ifn of Shmiyah, listening. We don't do mitzvahs like we heard that we have to do mitzvahs, but na'ifn of Re'iyah. So only Yechidus Gula had it. This in of Re'iyas Eretz Yisrael. Be'ez Hashem, we will be zeicha to Re'iyah. Sachazena inenu, that our eyes will see B'shuvcha leTzion, that you return to Tzion Yerushalayim. Berachamim, with passion. Be'ez Hashem should be right away. And for sure then, it will be an Eifin Re'iyah. Because like we say, when Mashiach comes, we'll point with our finger and say, Zeh Keli Vanveyu, Zeh Avai Kvinu Loiv Yeshienu. We say twice Zeh. There'll be an Eifin of Re'iyah, and we'll see Melech B'Yafi Techazena, that the king will be in all its beauty, Hashem will be revealed, and Mashiach will be revealed in the third Beis HaMikdash. Take it from Miyad Mamash now. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever. Long live our master, teacher, and Rebbe, King Mashiach forever and ever.